Hi, I'm Kesha Williams, an AWS machine learning hero and Alexa champion, and this is Kesha's Corner, where we learn about artificial intelligence and machine learning on AWS, with an overall goal of helping you level up your skills and learn as you build on AWS in a resource-effective, fun, and interactive way. In the last video, I introduced machine learning and the concept of the model. Now, as a reminder, the mathematical model is nothing more than a collection of trends and patterns found in data. This model can be queried or consulted by giving it data it hasn't seen before, and the model then provides a prediction. Well, today, we're going to talk about the process to create this model. In the machine learning space, most of us didn't start out as data scientists or machine learning engineers. We come from other disciplines. For example, I've done software engineering for the last 25 years. So maybe you're a developer or a software engineer that's used to building apps. Well, the process to build this model is a bit different from traditional software development. Let's take the case of a footwear classification system, where we take shoes and classify them in groups like boots, sandals, or slippers. When we approach solving this problem from a traditional software development standpoint, we'll end up with something like this. You'll have a user using a web application that you've developed that allows them to classify the data. For example, there'd be a slick front-end user interface that allows them to drag and drop shoes to the different categories, and behind the scenes on the back end, you'd have an API that stores and updates data in a database. You'd probably use the Agile methodology to deliver functionality to your users in sprints. Now, solving the problem in this manner is a bit inefficient. A machine can do this easier, faster, and better. When you transition this footwear classification problem to machine learning, how you build a system is different. Let's look at the machine learning lifecycle. The first step is getting the data from a reputable source, and you need lots and lots of data. The second step is putting the data in a format that a machine can learn from. Now, this step takes the most time, and it is the most important part. Just remember, garbage in, garbage out. The third step is to feed the data to the machine so that it can find trends and patterns to produce the model. The fourth step is evaluating the model's performance. How well does the model perform? How accurate is it when answering questions? The fifth step is productionizing the model, when we place it in a production environment so that other systems can use it to generate predictions. The process to produce this model, unlike traditional software development, comes with a lot of experimentation. For example, during training and evaluation, you're producing multiple models and testing them. During this experimentation, you're changing settings and configuration parameters and testing the model with different data sets until you finally settle on the best performing model out of the bunch. Now, historically, you've had to use different systems for different phases of the machine learning lifecycle. But AWS simplifies this process by allowing you to stay in one system for the entire life cycle, making the process easier to manage. I'll share more about that in a future video. Well, that's it from me. Today we looked at the process to produce the model. I hope you'll join me in our next episode where we deep dive on data. See you next time.